In this exercise 1.4, it's a simple case of circle command, and also we will use line to join different circles, right? So what is strategy? First we are going to draw the two concentric circle of given dimensions. Then we will draw these two concentric circles located at a distance from the center of a center circle from left side at a distance of 60. Similarly, we will draw remaining two circles at a distance of 60 from the center of these circles. So let's switch over to AutoCAD and try to finish this exercise. So take circle command. Now we have given diameter value. So right click diameter and enter value 40. Now to repeat the circle command, press space bar, so it will repeat your last command, which is circle. Now select the center and again right click diameter and give it value 20. Now let's try to draw the remaining two circles. So click on circle command, stays for some time on a center and move left side in a straight direction. So you will have some tracking line. Now enter 60 dimensions. Right click diameter again, and this time the dimension is 30. Again start circle command, pick up the previous center, right click diameter, this time it is 15. Now repeat same procedure for the right side circle, track it by 60 millimeter dimensions, right click diameter which is 30, press space bar to repeat the circle command and pick up the same center, despace this time instead of taking right click diameter options. Now enter 15. Now let's join all these three circles by line command. Now select the line command. Now all these lines are basically tangent to each other's, tangent to circle, sorry. So we cannot directly draw it. So right click, shift right click and select the tangent options. So just look at very carefully the green symbol, that is circle and having a horizontal line at the top. So this indicates that we are picking the line at tangent to the given circle. Now just look at when the line is tangent to the circle, it will simply move. Now shift right click tangent again like this. Again start the line command, shift right click tangent. Again shift right click tangent for the next circle. Now repeat the procedure for the bottom two lines. L space, shift right click tangent over here, shift right click tangent. Now repeat line command, shift right click tangent from smaller circle to the larger circle like this. This is how you can draw this exercise. Student, in this exercise, it is belong to millimeter dimensions. So let's begin. Now try to draw a bottom line having length of 100 millimeters. Then draw 20 millimeter lines upward, and from this direction draw 60 millimeter. Then go horizontally, then join to this point. Now for this line, start the line command and track the bottom point and move upward, right, and enter 40 millimeter dimensions. So line will start from this point and point towards in the right directions. Now here we'll have a problem. If you look at very closely, that this is 45 degree dimensions, right, and this is totally 100. So 100 minus 60, this is going to be 40 millimeter. So definitely the line that we have to finish over here will be going to meet at the midpoint of this inclined line. So we will pick up the midpoint of this inclined line to complete it. Because this is exercise number 1, we are not allowed to use any modifying command. Otherwise it would be easy for us to complete the exercise. Now for this circle, what we can do, we can delete this bottom line, 100 line that we have drawn earlier. Now draw the line of 15 millimeter. Okay, then start the arc command and draw the arc, then the line command and finish it up. This is how we are going to complete this exercise. Now start line command, and draw the bottom line of 100 millimeter. Let's move this image. Now let's draw one more line that is of 20 millimeter in upper direction. Then draw another line. Now this time I am using direct distance method. I am not using any relative coordinate methods, right? So I am pointing upward. You may have to use the ortho mode. So press F8 to start the line drawing vertically and horizontally. Now enter 60 millimeter dimensions. Zoom out and draw horizontal 60 millimeter dimensions. Now let's try to draw line from here to here. All right. Now let's draw this line. So track this point upward vertically by 40 millimeter dimensions and draw horizontal line. Now what we can do, if you are allowed to use modifying command, then we can extend beyond it and then we can simply trim it out. But because of we are not allowed to use a modifying command, we have to just think about how can we finish over here, right? So by looking at the figure, you can say it's a 40 by 40 equilateral triangle. So this point will be the midpoint. So shift right click midpoint. Now let's delete this bottom line. Then start the line command and point on the right side direction by 15 millimeter. Now go over here and click the start, center and end point arc command. So this is your start point. Now center point as asked in the command prompt will be the how much millimeter away? 25 millimeter. Now to draw upward arc, just press the control and click. Now again start the line command and join. This is how you can complete the exercise. To add the center line, select the center line layers and go over here and draw the center line. You can also extend center line from here to here. So that's it for this exercise. Now for exercise number 1.6. First we are going to draw these two circles by the given dimensions. Then we are going to draw these two circles at a distance of 200 millimeter by locating or by from distance from this center point, right, in a right direction. Now what about these two circles, that is 36 and 74 millimeter diameter? Now there is two techniques. One may use a line starting from the center having distance of 165 and exactly at the end you can draw two circles. But instead I will going to use polar methods, right? I will start the circle command and I will select shift right click from command. So this will be my from point and I will enter distance like this 165 less than minus 30. So when I press enter, the circle center will be dropped here, right? So either you can use a inclined line of 65 millimeter at a 30 degree and at the end of circle you can draw two circle, or you can use directly the polar methods. So let's switch over to the AutoCAD. Now let's start the circle command. So the diameter D space is 150. It is little higher dimensions, so let's move on this side. Now draw another circle in the same center and D space is 88. Now let's move this figure. Now let's draw the other circle, that is 110 and 72 millimeters. So for that, click on circle command and wait for some time and track the distance on the right side by 200 millimeter distance. Right click diameter, the distance is 1110. Again circle command, right click diameter, this time it is 72 millimeters. So let's use two methods. One method is to draw the line at a distance of 165 at 30 degree. So type 165 and press tab key to switch over to the angle value and enter 30. Now at this end point you can draw the circle, right? But I'm not going to use this method. Instead I'm going to use polar method directly. So start circle command, shift right click from. Now this is our from point. Now from here I'm going to enter 165 less than minus 30. This is polar coordinate. Right click diameter, which is 74. Now again circle command, select the same center point, right click diameter 36. Now let's draw the line command. Because these circles are having different dimensions, we cannot draw the straight line, we have to draw the tangent line. So start the line command, shift right click, tangent options. Okay, shift right click, tangent again. Similarly at the bottom side, shift right click, tangent. Shift right click, tangent. Now start line command again, shift right click, tangent. Shift right click again, tangent command. And for the last line, shift right click, tangent. Shift right click, tangent. This is how you can solve the exercise. Please practice yourself.